Before we talk more about the millennial time period and what people experience, I want to pick up on this thing that the devil is thrown into this pit. And it says in Revelation 20:10, the devil who deceived them was thrown into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are also, and they will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Now, we get to the great white throne judgment. We finally get to the spot where finally he's put into that pit, never to get out again. But the fact is, there's a verse that goes with this. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascends forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receives the mark of his name. Now, mark, at this point, when the devil and his angels are thrown into the pit forever and ever, and their smoke ascends forever, you have everlasting punishment without end. It associates the people that took the mark of the beast, or the people that even during our time have rejected Jesus Christ. Yet, we find in some of our Christian circles today that there are two kinds of annihilationism that is being embraced, okay? Because they don't like the doctrine of eternal punishing, okay? And so they try to change it, and there are two definitions of annihilationism. Give them to us.
Yes, these two views there's called annihilationism. That's the view that everyone's immortal but unbelievers. And so unbelievers, when they die, if they're without the Lord, they're just immediately annihilated. They cease to exist. We know that can't be true because the Bible tells us there are degrees of punishment in the afterlife, and you can't have degrees of annihilation. You're either annihilated or you're not. Others hold a view called conditional immortality. This would say that everyone is mortal, but believers gain immortality then at death. And that sometime after they're cast into the lake of fire, unbelievers live on for some period of time, but then at some point they are annihilated then or cease to exist. Their immortality is conditional. But those passages you've read talk about this being forever and ever. They talk about this being eternal and seem to go against this idea that somehow this punishment will end. Also, it's fascinating. It says that the beast and the false prophet at Jesus' second coming are cast into the lake of fire. Then 1,000 years later, when Satan and his angels are cast there, it says the beast and the false prophet are there also. So they've been there that entire 1,000-year period of time. They weren't annihilated in some way. They're still there.
Yeah.
Also, let's point out that annihilationism ultimately escapes punishment. A punishment that is not conscious is not a punishment at all. You see, and yet this is portrayed as an eternal punishment. And it's interesting that the same word for eternal is used for the punishment of the wicked and for the salvation of the righteous.
Yeah, as long as the righteous have everlasting life. Same thing is said about those who are the wicked. They're going to be experiencing eternal punishing.